What is going on, guys? This is Ryan Horton's Gaming here, and today we're going to do the second weapon battle of this series. Now, today's battle is going to be the Type 25 versus the Scar H from Black Ops 2. So let's get started. Firstly, we're going to do the Type 25. As you can see, it's on screen right here. There's got some gameplay, me playing combat training, messing around, not taking it seriously. But we're going to do the pros and cons in each gun. So let's go into the pros of the Type 25. Firstly, the accuracy on it is excellent in my opinion. This isn't from the stats, this is from me actually playing it. The reason I think this is because I can get kills easily. If it doesn't sway as much as the other guns. I feel that I can run and gun with this gun quite easily, and it's overall good for good accuracy. It's a mid-range gun, so it's good for the average kills, and it's good for long-range kills as well. Maybe not as powerful, but it's good, and I get quite a lot of headshots, and it gets me those good kill streaks. But also, the gun is very light, quite light, so it's easy to move around with. So let's say if you're getting shot at, and you could probably run into cover quite easily, as it's quite a light assault rifle, and it's not those big chunky heavy ones like the LMGs, which we're going to do in a weapon battle for that the other day. It's probably one of the cons for the LMGs, to be honest. They're quite heavy. But yeah, there's a few cons as well. I had a problem with it where the range wasn't too good really. I know I said it was good at first. It's good for long range, but sometimes it can sort of move up, and you need a perk for that. Also, with some of the attachments, it doesn't really work very well with stuff like what is it? I forgot one of the attachments. Well, it don't work very well. Target finder and all those other attachments because of its thingy. It's what it's called now, recoil, and its fire rate. It can make the gun go mess up, and if you use it with a target finder, you've got no chance. A lot of the attachments don't work. You can probably only really use red dot sign, a few perks, and that's quite a big disadvantage for the Type 25, to be honest. But it's pretty good. I mean, it's probably one of my favourite weapons actually. I've used it probably the most out of the guns in Black Ops 2, to be honest, because I had fun time using it. But I did have a couple of problems where I might miss the bullets, or the accuracy won't be good. And the damage sometimes can be quite weak at times. If you it's just sometimes the damage can be a bit neglected. But anyway, that's the Type 25. Now let's move on to the Scar H, and let's see if he can do any better than Conor here, because he's a beast. Lol. Now let's move on to the Scar H, and let's see if this gun can do any better than the Type 25. Firstly, we're going to discuss the Scar H's pros and obviously its cons, then eventually we'll come to a final verdict between the two. And I need to explain something after we've done the final verdict as well. Firstly, I really like the damage rate on this gun. It does a high amount of damage, as you can see in this gameplay. I get quite a lot of kills with it, and the damage really does help. It's probably pretty high damage for an assault rifle especially. I mean, you can probably fire about 6 bullets and an enemy would die. It's pretty good for an assault rifle, considering most assault rifles do an average of about 8 or 9. Depends really, I'm not too sure. And the range on this gun's pretty excellent for an assault rifle. So I won't say it's sniper range obviously, but it's about 3/4 of the way there, which is pretty impressive for an assault rifle, to be honest. And I really enjoy using it. But however, there is a problem with the accuracy of this gun occasionally. Usually the accuracy is pretty good, to be honest. I mean, I've had pretty good experience with this gun. I used to get quite a lot of kills, and the accuracy was generally good. But sometimes, if you don't have the right attachments, it can sway a bit, and it sort of moves up. So you probably need toughness or a perk or attachment that makes you not sway, and the recoil's not too high. But apart from that, the accuracy isn't too bad, I suppose. But that's what kind of a con in a way. And also the fire rate's not too good as much as I'd expect it to be. But it's good for damage, but sometimes the fire rate can sort of make it feel a bit unbalanced at times. But I don't know. But the Scar HO, it's a good gun, good design, and the increased damage and range on this gun really does help, and it makes it a pretty beast gun. Now we're coming to a final verdict, and just by a little bit because I find this gun a bit better with damage and range. I'm going to give this to the Scar H purely because I've used this gun a few times less than the Type 25, but it seems to work better for me. But that you guys have your opinions. I'm just saying that I think the Scar H works better for me, but the Type 25 might work better for you, or you might agree with me. Who knows? Leave your opinions down in the comments. And now I'm going to talk about something else really quickly. I'm starting a new YouTube channel. I'm still doing videos on this one, so I don't think I'm just going to leave and pack up and start a new one and just go from nowhere again, because that's not going to happen. It's going to be called Vice Gaming, and that's basically where I do different games. This is probably more of a Call of Duty based channel, but on the new channel, which I'll probably do videos for in a couple of months or so, I'll just giving you a warning, but I'll probably put the link in the description below if you're interested. It's basically where I just do different games, try different things like Assassin's Creed, GTA, Battlefield, console unboxing, stuff like that. And basically that's about it anyway for the end of this video. So if you'd like, comment and subscribe. And because I'm nice, my friend Jacob did me a shout out because I gave him a Roxy for £25, which is pretty cheap. But I'm going to put his link in the description below. So if you want to check his channel out, please, I'd recommend you subscribe. His channel's pretty amazing. He gave me a shout out. I give him a shout out. It's only fair. So thank you very much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. And if you want to enjoy the rest of this gameplay, please feel free to do so. There's only a couple of seconds left. Peace.